Today's lesson is simple but important. Small actions done every day create big results. Not talent, not luck, consistency. And Ethan learned this the hard way. Let me tell you how. In a small town lived a young man named Ethan. He carried a notebook everywhere, like a habit he could not quit. His head was full of stories, but most pages stayed blank. He would start a mystery and stop after 2 pages. He would begin a journal and drop it after 3 days. His dream was strong, but his habits were weak. Months passed while his desk filled with half-finished ideas. Friends joked he was always starting. Ethan smiled with them, but inside he felt stuck and a little ashamed. One evening, tired of letting himself down, Ethan walked to the river. Across the water, an old craftsman was carving a pattern into a huge stone. Ethan watched in surprise. How could a tiny tool change a rock that heavy? After a while he asked, "How long have you worked on that stone?" The old man looked up and smiled. "1 hour every day," he said. "Almost 2 years."
Ethan stepped closer and watched the old man work. "Don't you get tired?" Ethan asked. "I do," the man said. "So I stop after 1 hour. Then I come back tomorrow. I don't try to finish the rock in 1 day. I only finish today's 1 hour." Ethan frowned. "But this is so slow." The man smiled. "Slow is steady. Steady wins over time." He brushed the dust away and showed a smooth curve taking shape. It wasn't dramatic, it was obvious. He pulled a small notebook from his pocket. Inside were dates with simple check marks. "Some days I feel strong, some days I don't, but I still make one good strike." Then another. Ethan held the notebook. No speeches, no inspiration quotes, just proof of showing up. Walking home, Ethan realized he had been waiting for perfect mood, perfect time, perfect idea. The old man wasn't waiting. He was working, even on cloudy days.
That night, Ethan made a clear promise. 1 page every day. Not a chapter, not perfect, just 1 honest page. He set a simple plan to make it easy. Same desk, same time, pen ready. He put his phone in another room and set a quiet 25-minute timer. When it rang, he would start. No debates. He added a backup rule for hard days. If he felt tired or stuck, he could write only 5 lines, but he could not skip. He drew a calendar on the wall and wrote 1 page at the top. Each day he finished, he marked a bold X. The first week felt fresh. Ideas came fast, and his hand moved easily. The second week tested him. One night he came home late and wanted to sleep. He looked at the empty square on the calendar, sighed, and wrote 6 short lines. X earned. Another day he felt blank, so he copied a scene he saw on the bus and turned it into a short paragraph. X earned. He began to notice a change. Starting felt easier. Ending felt satisfying. By the end of the month, he had 30 X's and a thicker notebook. He did not feel like a genius. He felt like a worker who showed up.
The real test came a month later. Ethan's boss asked for late hours all week. One night, there was a power cut. Another day, he caught a cold. He stared at the calendar and felt the chain pulling tight. It would be easy to skip. He opened the notebook anyway. By candlelight, he wrote 5 honest lines about a street in the rain. The chain held. Weeks turned into months. Pages stacked up. 100, 200, 300. One quiet Sunday morning, he set down his pen and looked at a thick pile on his desk. His first book draft.
He knew it was rough. He also knew it existed because he showed up. He printed the draft, fixed the worst parts, and sent it to publishers. The first reply was a no, then another no. The next week, more no's. Doubt knocked again, but now he had proof that slow and steady worked. He kept the one-page habit. He began a second book while the first one searched for a home. Almost 2 years after that river evening, an email arrived. A yes. The first book would be published.
New author from our town. A week later, a city paper printed a full-page spread. 1 page a day. The lesson was not loud. It was clear. Small actions done every day create big results. Here is the takeaway for you. Choose one small habit you can finish in 10 to 20 minutes. Prepare your tools the night before. Pick a start time and protect it. Use a timer so you know when you're done. Track your work where you can see it. If you miss a day, do not quit. Restart tomorrow. Progress beats perfection.
If this story helped you, start your one small habit tonight. Drop "I'm in" the comments. Share this with one friend who needs hope and subscribe so we grow together daily.